Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be testing out some different pellets that I got, seeing how they group at 25 yards. I'll just do it at 25 yards and then from there we'll be able to tell how they do at 50. Show the pellets we're going to be using and the gun, and we'll get started. So first up, I'm going to be doing some Terminators. I'm shooting some Terminators and to see how those do. They are 16.36 grain pellets. After that, I'm going to be shooting some FX pellets. Here's a 1813 grain FX pellets, just the domed standard FX. And I'm going to be trying some rifle slug series, 20.52 grain slugs, see how they do. And finally, some JTS dead center 18.13 grain pellets. So it should be a fairly interesting comparison, see how they compare. We have some fairly high-end ones like the FX here, and also some more lesser-known ones like the rifle slug series here. So I'll have to see how those do. Of course, we're going to be using the Beeman Commodore gun I've got here. We filled up to about 3,000 psi roughly, and we've got our ADE Advanced Optics scope on here that we got recently. So I'm going to be using that for the test. So yeah, let's go ahead and get shooting. Alright guys, I'm going to be doing them in a slightly different order than what I said I was going to, or than what I showed them to you at the beginning. So I'm going to actually start off with the JTS 18.13 grain dead center pellets. We're going to load up 5 pellets into a 5-shot group with them. Alrighty, next I'm going to do 5 shots of the Terminators, 16.36 grain pellets. And next up, I'm going to do the FX 18.13 grain pellets. Alright, and last but not least, we're doing the rifle slug series, 20.52 grain slugs. Alrighty, those are our groups. Let's go ahead and check them out, see what we got. The results are pretty surprising. I think you'll be surprised as well. And by the way, we are still above 2500 psi after 20 shots. So it's a good sign. But let's go down there and check it out. Okay, here's the groups. Are you ready? Okay, I'll start with the JTS pellets right here. So this is the group that JTS pellets got. So I had a 3 right there. That was a really tight group there. And then I had 1 there. It wasn't too bad. Then I had a random flyer up there. So that's not too terrible, but if it wasn't for that flyer, it would be a fairly good group right there at 25 yards. At 50 yards, that may open up a little bit more. All right, here's the Terminators. They have nice clean, they leave nice clean holes because of the point that they have, but they don't group as well. Here's my thumb for comparison. So not super bad, but at 50 yards that will open up a lot. Alright, here's our FX group, which our FX group here was super good. I can easily carry that with my finger at 25 yards, and I'm quite certain, I think that was all 5 shots. At least 3, if not 5. So that's a very, very tight group, much better than JTS. Very, very good group out of my Beeman Commodore. So, I mean, of course you could expect that out of high quality pellets like that, but yeah, just kind of a neat comparison. And then here's the rifle slug series pellets I got. I mean, slugs, they're cheaper slugs. Yeah, they really didn't do so well. We had 1 all the way up here, and then a 3 down here. That grouped kind of okay. And then the final slug, I don't know where it went. It hit the board somewhere, but I don't see it, so I have no idea where that final slug is. It may have hit somewhere up here in this group up here, or somewhere else, but either way, it's way off somewhere. Yeah, just a really horrible group. That's how those pellets are and how they compare. So obviously the FX pellets are going to be the way to go. Gonna be the best pellets. They're the highest quality pellets. Very, very good pellets. JTS pellets and Terminators are okay, but they're still not that great. And I would stay away from the rifle slug series. At least for the Beeman Commodore, they just don't seem to perform very well in that gun. It's going to work better to get higher quality slugs like H&N slugs, or something that's going to really fit your gun very well, because I think they're a little loose in my gun, and that might be part of it. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed seeing how those 4 different kinds of pellets compare. I hope this helps you out in deciding what pellets you want to get for your Beeman Commodore or any other gun you want. But yeah, it was fun doing this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.